Okay, y'all, you're gonna have to bear with me here. I don't do many YouTube, Facebook Lives, so I had to rotate my camera because apparently I didn't have it the right way. And yeah, so I'm gonna figure this out. It looks like, no. I was gonna say, it looks like there's a way to change it. It gave me a little message that said I could change it, and I have not done that yet. So anyway, I'm gonna have to do some research into this and some looking into what all this stuff does. Chat viewing options. Anyway, it says I need a moderator to help everyone feel safe. You are safe on this channel. I am not gonna do anything unsafe tonight or any other time. So anyway, hey, wanted to jump on here real quick. I know I don't do a lot of lives on here, so nobody's probably expecting a live on YouTube. I do a lot of lives on my other socials, but just haven't gotten into it on YouTube. First off, thank you to everybody who has helped this channel grow. And who is watching. If you're watching the videos, I appreciate that. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I know if you're like me, you probably get tired of people on YouTube saying, please hit my subscribe button, but it does help tremendously with the YouTube algorithm. The more of you that hit the subscribe button, the more times you hit the thumbs up button on the videos, the more YouTube shares these videos with the world. And these are important videos because most of my content, 99% of it, is spiritual in nature, and we want people to hear it and see it, and you can help do that. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything other than tapping on a button. So take an opportunity to do that. What I want to talk to you about, though, tonight is this. This is an upcoming trip we have to Italy. And if you live here in the United States and would like to travel with me and a bunch of other people over to Italy, we would love for you to go with us. So the way you can find out all the details about this is to go to my website that has all of this information. Well, you can go to pastorpete.org. It's got the information there, but you have to go down on the home page and look for it and click on it. But if you go to Pastor Pete TX, Pastor Pete TX, as in Texas.org, and I'll say that again in a minute, Pastor Pete TX, as in Texas.org. If you go there, well, that'll take you right to the information about the trip. The trip to Italy is going to be amazing. Again, I don't do a lot of these lives or whatever on YouTube, so many of you on YouTube may not be familiar, but I go on biblical trips, take people on biblical trips. Almost every year, we go to the Holy Land. We have been to Greece. This year, we're going to be going to Italy. We had a trip planned to the Holy Land, to Israel, but obviously with the war going on over there, that wasn't going to be possible. So we shifted gears, moved things around. We were going to do Italy next year, but we're going to do Italy this year. You know, the Apostle Paul said, I must see Rome. And so much of the early New Testament church's history comes out of the Apostle Paul's life and his interaction with and his ministry to the Romans. And so we are going to dive into that while we're there. We're going to spend a lot of time in Rome. We're also going to travel around to some other cool biblical places. We're going to get to see where Paul is said to be martyred, and for the faith. And it's going to be a deep dive into Paul, just like our Greece trip was. So that's going to be fabulous and fantastic. And then we're also going to get to see some cool places around Italy as well. We're going to go to Florence. We're going to go to Pisa. We are going to go to Venice. If you want to ride on a gondola all through Venice, we're going to have almost a whole day in Venice for you to explore on your own and to eat, go out on a date with your spouse or whatever. That's going to be a cool day and a cool trip. And we would love for you to go. So the trip is August 19th through the 28th of this year. We're leaving from Houston, Texas. I know not all of you live in Texas. I know not all of you are from right around here, but we are leaving from Houston, Texas. You would have to get yourself to Houston. We're leaving from the international airport there. Pretty easy to get a flight in from anywhere in the country. And then we will travel as a group out to Italy. We're going to spend our entire time there traveling around by bus. The price includes, you should know this, it includes all your hotels, it includes your airfare, it includes our tour guides, it includes your tips, it includes the taxes, it includes breakfast every morning, it includes dinner every night, and so much more. It's really an all-inclusive price. You pay for your lunch every day, you pay for souvenirs, you pay for soda waters, you pay for an ice cream cone in the afternoon if you want to get that. Incidentals, I call them. All of that is there. But primarily, you're just paying for your lunch and your souvenirs. Everything else is really covered in the trip. So keep that in mind as you're looking at it. I don't think you can find a better value, a better way to go to Italy. I have two different sets of friends who have done Italy. One did it just about a year ago. Another did it about 16 months ago. And in talking with them, we're going to be there almost twice as long as they were there. And this trip is going to cost about half as much as they spent on their trip, if that gives you an indication. So it's a great value, and you're going to see some incredible things. And most importantly, we're going to get to open the Word of God together. And we're going to get to study what this fantastic land has to say and has to speak to us. So I hope you'll check it out. Again, you can go to PastorPeteTX.org, PastorPeteTX.org, and that will give you all the details about the trip. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Those things help us as we're trying to grow this channel and trying to spread the good news around the world to as many people as we can. So I'm going to try to do some more lives on here. Again, I'm just figuring this thing out, just checking it out. I wish I could see, but it won't let me. I don't know. I'm going to have to mess with that a little bit. I just don't know how to use this all yet. I can see some people are on and watching. I can't see any comments. Maybe nobody's put a comment. Put a comment if you're watching. I can see you out there. Somebody write a comment. I'd like to just see if it pops up for me. If you have a question about the trip, go ahead and put it in the comments. I'll try to get back to you on that. You can also email me from the website, pastorpete.org or pastorpetetx.org. I hope you can go on this trip. It is going to be fabulous. It is going to be fantastic. And it is going to be a whole lot of fun. Somebody told me, well, I'll just catch it next time around. I want you to know, Italy, for me, I mean, Italy's always open, I guess, to tourists. But if you want to go with us, if you want to go on one of our biblical tours, Italy probably won't come around for another 5 to 7 years. This isn't a trip we're going to be doing every couple of years like we do the Holy Land. It will probably be at least 6 years. So I'm going to just say 5 to 7 years before we do Italy again. And, you know, take that for what it's worth. Where will you be in 7 years? Who knows? Some people who said, I'm going to go with you to Israel next time and had signed up to go to Israel with us this time, this year, are wishing they would have went last time because they couldn't go this time. I have had other people who say, I'm going to go next time, and then they get a knee replacement or they have some kind of other health issue come up and they never get to go. So I would encourage you, if you want to go, if you're thinking about going, if you think you might even want to go, consider it, pray about it, think about it, send me your questions about it, and sign up to go with us August 19th through the 28th, PastorPeteTX.org, www.PastorPeteTX is in Texas.org to find out all the details. Remember, the price is all-inclusive. I see more of you getting on here now. I sure wish somebody would put a comment down below. If you put a comment, I'm sorry, I can't see them. But somebody put a comment so I can see them come up here. It says now, new pinned chat. So somebody did something, but I don't see it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch a YouTube video about how to do a YouTube live. Isn't that crazy? All right, God bless you guys. I'm going to jump off here. I've wasted enough of your time with my rambling. I appreciate you. We're going to do some more lives in the future, but check out the trip, PastorPeteTX.org. This trip to Italy is going to be fantastic and fabulous. Would love for you to go with us as we explore Rome and the life of Paul and his impact on the New Testament church. And just can't say enough about it. It's coming up this August. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, join our channel here on YouTube as we grow it. I'm jumping off here. I guess this thing will publish. You know what? I don't even know. This is embarrassing. I don't even know how to turn this thing off. Do I just hit the X button? I'm tapping on stuff here. That's going to turn that around. I'm going to try to hit the X button. We'll see if that turns it off. Yep. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? I guess that's how you do it. You hit the X button. That makes sense. God bless y'all. I'm jumping off here. I'll do better on the next one. We'll see you later.